Did you get it?
Ma'am.
Did you get it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, last is the anus. Okay, last is the anus from where, sorry. Okay, last is the anus. That is from where the stool is coming out, means from the rectum, na? Stool which comes out. So, okay, let's see about the anus. Anus is the large part of the digestive tract. Okay, whatever tract we have studied before. So, we can see that anus is the last part from where the stool comes out. Okay, and this anus, this last part, this anus, they are surrounded by sphincter muscles. Sphincter muscle means what? They will be able to relax and they will be able to contract. Okay, relax, contract. They will relax. Okay, and again they will contract. This means sphincter, means which they can move. Understand? So this is the meaning of sphincter. So this sphincter, what do? They will control the stool. Okay, they will control the stool. The inner sphincter is always tight. The internal sphincter means the internal sphincter which is found in the anus is always tight. It's always tight. Unless and until you feel like passing stool, uh, it will be tight. Okay, but if you feel like passing stool, then it will be loosened. It will get loose. Understand? So this keeps it continent. Continent means what? Prevents us from pooping involuntarily. Means without our knowledge, though, we are not passing stool, isn't it? We are not pooping it out, isn't it? So it means that one. So with the help of this internal sphincter, which helps us in controlling our stool. Okay. So it means that one. So this last part means when we are asleep or otherwise unaware of the presence of stool means what? Means with the help of this internal sphincter, we are able to control the stool, which will come out. Okay. So otherwise, you just imagine without your internal sphincter, you will just keep on passing stool, isn't it? Without your knowledge, you'll just keep on passing stool. So this internal sphincter, they helps you in controlling or passing stool. Okay, understand? Did you understand?
Repeat, ma'am. Repeat.
Okay, I'll repeat from the very beginning. Okay.
No, the anus, ma'am. Only the anus.
No, I'll repeat from the beginning. It's okay, so that it'll be easy for you to understand.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. So gastrointestinal tract. Okay, in the gastrointestinal tract, what you will get? Gastrointestinal tract. You just see means gastrointestinal tract means uh, it includes the digestive system. Okay, whatever you are having. Okay, whatever you are having, it starts from the mouth. It starts from the mouth to your anus. Okay, so this is all about the gastrointestinal tract, means the digestive system part. How your body, how your body is adjusting or how your body is controlling the food which you have taken. So in this gastrointestinal tract, you will see mouth. Okay, your mouth, your teeth, your tongue. Okay, then salivary glands, then esophagus, then you will see liver, gallbladder, pancreas, stomach, large intestine, small intestine, okay, then rectum, then anus. All this it comes under the gastrointestinal tract. Okay. So gastrointestinal tract is what? They are hollow organs. Hollow organ means what? There is a hole. Okay, they are a hole. You just know that way. They are a hole, and what does it do? And starting from the mouth only, you just imagine, you just know it. Starting from the mouth itself is a hollow. So what do they do? If you want to have something, obviously you'll open your mouth, isn't it? So starting from the mouth to your anus is known as the GI tract. Okay, and these hollow organs, what are those organs? The first one is mouth. Okay, mouth, then esophagus. Wherever hole is there, that one is known as the hollow organs. Okay, first starting from the mouth, then esophagus, then your stomach, then your small intestine, large intestine, anus. All these are the hollow organs from where the food can pass through it. There is a hole, obviously from the hole the food is passing. So it means that one. Okay. And this, in the third point where it is written, the liver, pancreas, gallbladder, all these are the solid organs of the digestive system. Means mostly their work is what? Mostly their work is to, just wait a minute. Okay. This liver, pancreas, gallbladder are the solid organs. Solid organs means what? They are mostly responsible in absorbing part and giving parts. Okay. So it means this one. Okay. Next is the function. Overall function. Okay. Overall function of the digestive system or the digestive tract. What do they do? The function is to digest. Obviously, they'll digest the food which is being taken, and afterwards they will get ingested. Okay, all these things, it will get ingested. All the nutrients, whatever you are getting, it will get ingested, and ultimately at the end, what will they do? Means all the toxic parts, you can say, all the unwanted parts will be passed out in the form of stool. Okay, so in the second point, what you will get, the main function is to absorb products of digestion, including carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, and vitamins into the bloodstream. So whatever beneficial things uh, the body will absorb, it will pass into the bloodstream. Okay, it will pass into the bloodstream. Okay, are you clear about the function? Okay, now let's see the order of digestion. Okay, from where to where, like, the food is passing. First, the food will pass to the mouth. Obviously, you'll have to open your mouth, isn't it? So in the mouth also there are various organs, you can say, like teeth, which helps in mastication, means chewing of the food. Okay, tongue, which helps you in pushing the food towards the esophagus, and saliva helps you in lubricating the food. Lubricating means what? Means moisture. Okay, means it will become slimy, it will become slimy. So unless and until the food is not slimy or it's not slippery, the food won't pass, isn't it? It will be dry. Okay, पूरा dry, इधर पूरा सूखा हो जाएगा. So you just imagine, so the food is, if you don't have saliva, if you don't have saliva in your mouth, you just imagine how the food will pass. It will be very dry. Means you will have to drink again and again water, because water will help you in swallowing, isn't it? So everything is in systematic wise. You just know that one. Okay, in the mouth, you will get various organs, which I have said: teeth, tongue, saliva, all this. Then the food will pass to the esophagus, that is here, esophagus, then the stomach, okay, then the stomach, then the small intestine, then the colon, that is the large intestine, and the rectum. And at the last, the anus. So that was the order, and now the process of digestion, how the food is being digested. Okay, as I've already said, digestion starts in the mouth, where chewing and saliva breaks down food, so it is more easily processed by your food. Means what? Digestion, it starts from the mouth, okay, and obviously you have to chew the food, okay. The chewing of the food is known as mastication with the help of the teeth, okay. And what happens as saliva, this saliva helps in breaking down of the food, okay, so that and also as well as for lubricating or else moistening the food so that it will be easy for you all to swallow the food, okay. So this saliva, they also has an enzyme. With the help of this enzyme, they helps you in breaking the food, okay. And this esophagus, what does it do? First, let us see esophagus. Esophagus is a muscular tube. They are a muscle. Okay, they are like a tube that connects from the pharynx throat to your stomach, to your stomach. This esophagus. Okay, then the esophagus contracts as it moves food into the stomach. So the esophagus, they will contract. They will contract. Okay, as the food is moving towards the downwards to the stomach, obviously it has to move because the food is going towards the stomach, so it means that one, okay. Okay, now we will see one by one. Oral cavity. In the oral cavity, what you will see, or mouth, what you will see, it is the entry of the food, okay. It is the entry of the food in the digestive system, okay. When the you will see here that as the food is broken into smaller pieces, which one is known as mastication, okay, it will happen here. So and this tongue will helps you in pushing the food, okay, helps you in pushing the food. So in this oral cavity you will get various glands, okay, ducts, sorry, you will get various glands or ducts. So first is the wait submandibular salivary gland, okay. This is the submandibular salivary gland. Where does it lie? It lies deep in the mouth, okay. And sublingual salivary gland, where it is situated, it is located under the tongue, okay. So all these glands you will be getting in the oral cavity, and this is the teeth which helps you in cutting the food or grinding the food, mastication. And this tongue helps you in chewing and swallowing the food, okay. And the salivary ducts which helps you in opening your cheek, okay. Whenever you open your mouth, obviously you have, means your cheek is also moving, isn't it? So the salivary duct, they helps you in opening of your cheek, okay. And this parotid salivary gland, where does it lie? In front of your ear, this side, parotid salivary gland, okay. So all these are the same thing only which I have said, okay. So these are the glands which you will get: the parotid, submandibular, sublingual. This is just a repetition. Okay, next is the esophagus. Okay, so when the food pass, when the food is pushed towards the esophagus with the help of the tongue, what happens? It will go towards your esophagus. Okay, so this esophagus, they are tube-like structure. Okay, they are tube-like structure which starts from the mouth to your stomach, okay. And this esophagus, what will happen in this esophagus? Contraction will occur. So this contraction is known as peristalsis, okay. The contraction part is known as peristalsis. So as the food is moving towards downwards, so it will go towards your stomach. It will, how it will move? It will move in just like a wave, a wave. So it will move like this. So it will contract, okay. Okay, did you understand? Esophagus?
Ma'am, yes.
Okay. So this peristalsis movement is involuntary movement. Involuntary means what? Which you can't control. Okay, all these voluntary, involuntary reflexes, na? I'll explain to you in nervous system. Okay, so this is the
Okay, ma'am.
esophageal sphincters. Okay, this is the sphincters. You will get upper esophageal sphincter and the lower esophageal sphincter. Lower esophageal sphincter is also known as the cardiac sphincter. Okay, so what happens as the food is moving downwards, it will automatically or else it will naturally just open it. Okay, it will just open it. So this opening part is known as orifice. Okay, this opening part is known as orifice. So it will go downwards and it will move and go towards your stomach. Okay, okay, did you understand now? Upper esophageal sphincter, lower esophageal sphincter. Okay, next it will come towards your stomach. As the food passes from the mouth, okay, mouth work is done. Esophageal work is also done. Now stomach. Now what will the stomach do? Okay, first let us see the anatomical part of stomach. So this stomach, they are J shape. Okay, they are just J, letter J. So in this stomach, what you will get again? You will get sphincters here. There is a cardiac sphincter. Cardiac sphincter was here, lower part, isn't it? Or it's a lower part. So cardiac sphincter, and it will close to the end. I mean the ending part of the stomach, which is known as pyloric sphincter. Okay, did you understand? Okay. So this is about stomach. Stomach, they are J-shaped, muscular, and they have inner folds, means inner layers also. These inner layers or inner folds is known as raphe. Okay, and as the food intake increases, if the food intake will increase, ultimately the size of the stomach will also increase in size. Understand? So, what is the function of the stomach? The function of the stomach is what? They perform, okay, they do mechanical digestion. Okay, and this stomach, what does it do as the food enters? Okay, so the food now is known as bolus, bolus, bolus. From the esophagus it's coming, right? So as it enters here towards the stomach, it will be known as bolus, bolus. Okay, and this bolus, when it will mix or when it will enter towards your stomach, they will mix with the gastric juice, which is okay. This bolus, they will mix with the gastric juice. They will mix with the gastric juice, and in this gastric juice, what you will get like HCl, hydrochloric acid, then salts, then enzymes, then water, mucus, all this you will be getting it. Okay, and this HCl, they will help in breakdown of the food. Okay, they will help you in breakdown of the food, and they will also kill bacteria. And this bolus, after the function of everything, means when they'll get mixed up with HCl, okay, when they'll get mixed up with HCl, this bolus, it will turn into chyme, chyme, chyme. Okay, this bolus will be now known as chyme, chyme. When the bolus will enter, okay, when the bolus will enter towards the stomach, stomach will start functioning now. They will start its mechanical function now, mechanical digestion now. So what happens in the stomach? HCl, that is the hydrochloric acid, they will you will find gastric juice there. Okay, gastric juice you will find in the stomach. Those are HCl, then salts, enzymes, water, mucus, all this you will get. And what is the function of HCl? They will help you in breakdown of the food, means cutting of the food. Okay, and they will also kill bacteria. Okay, and now the bolus will be called as chyme. The name will be changed from bolus to chyme, chyme, chyme. Okay, now let's see small intestine. Okay, from the stomach it will go towards the small intestine now. This chyme. Okay, so in the small intestine, what you will get in the small intestine, we can see that it is divided into three parts. Three parts. The first one is the duodenum, this part. The second part is the jejunum, this part, and the last is the ileum. Okay, the last part is the ileum. So in the small intestine, what you will get, they are 22 foot long. Okay, they are 22 foot long. Yes, small intestine, they are 22 foot long and they are muscular. They are same thing only. They are muscular and they are just like a tube. Just like the esophagus, they are also like a tube. And what do they do? In the small intestine, enzyme is there. Okay, which is released by pancreas and liver. Pancreas and liver from the bile. Okay, bile from where you will get? From the liver. Means the liver will produce bile. So it means that one. Okay, so in the small intestine, what you will get? The duodenum, which is the first part. They will help you in breaking down of the food. Okay, and this jejunum and ileum, that is the lower part, they are responsible for absorption of nutrients. Okay, they will help you in absorption of nutrients and ultimately they will go towards the bloodstream. Okay, and here what you will get in the small intestine, peristalsis movement will work here. Okay, next is the pancreas. This pancreas, what do? They secrete digestive enzyme into the duodenum. Means duodenum was the last part, isn't it? So from the intestine only. So this pancreas, they will secrete the digestive enzyme, and which was in the duodenum. And after that, what they will do? They will break down. Okay, they will break down fats, proteins, carbohydrates. All this they will do. Next function is that the pancreas also makes insulin. This pancreas, what do? They produce, you can say, yeah, they produce insulin. Okay, and it will go towards the bloodstream. This insulin, what is the main function of insulin? They helps you in metabolizing sugar, means balancing of the sugar. So this is the function of pancreas. They helps you in they make insulin, they produce insulin. This insulin is responsible for metabolizing the sugar level in your body. Next is the liver. Okay, this liver, you will find that they are the largest gland in your body, gland, gland, and the weight of the this liver is 1500 gram. Okay, next is the function of liver. So what is the function of liver? The function of liver is to absorb the nutrients. Okay, the function of the function of liver is to absorb nutrients from the small intestine. Okay, so this I have already said that they secrete bile. Okay, this liver, they secrete bile, and this bile, they are important. Okay, they are important for digesting fat and some vitamins. Okay, and this liver, what is the third function? The third function of liver is that they detoxify harmful chemicals. Okay, like if you have eaten any like harmful things, okay, which is not good for your body, this liver, what do? They remove all those toxic particles. Next is gallbladder. Gallbladder, what do? They store and concentrate bile. Okay, they will store and concentrate the bile, which is from the liver. Okay, which the liver produces no bile. So this, what do? Bile, this gallbladder, they will concentrate the bile from the liver, and after that, what will they do? They will release in the duodenum. Okay, they will release in the duodenum, which is in the small intestine, and afterwards they will absorb the food and also digest the fats which we have taken. Okay, and large intestine, this is the large